Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a video with my daughter. This is her, this is Rachel, and her channel is this lovely little farmhouse. So I'm going to leave a link to her channel in the description box below so that you can go check it out. She's got some great videos over there and you'll want to subscribe to her channel also. And today we're going to be making a video together talking about the Azure Co-op. It's someplace that we both order from, and so we're just going to be kind of talking about Azure, what it is, what kind of things they have, what things we order, and what things we like. So we just thought that might be helpful to y'all today.
So we both got smaller than normal orders this month. I guess I just didn't really need a whole lot, and I'm trying to cut back a little bit. So I got a smaller than normal. She definitely got a smaller than normal. And then I think, did you figure out something you forgot to order?
I did, and now I can't remember what it was. So I'll probably forget to order it again next month too.
So the day after the order was done, I went in my cabinet to get something. And I went, oh no, I meant to order that too.
Same exact thing for me. Except for you remember what yours was.
Yes, I know what mine is.
And I don't know what mine was. Because I know at the moment I thought I should go put this on my order right now for next time.
I was fixing to say, tip, if you ever do start ordering and you do this, make your order throughout the month. Put your stuff on your order throughout the month. You don't have to check it out until the end. But that's what I started doing. Whenever I think of something, I just go add it to my order right then. Because then I don't have to make a list or remember in 3 weeks to add it to my order because I'm not going to remember. Yeah,
so that is one of the benefits to ordering, I think, from Azure is that you can order through the whole month. Like you said, you just put it in your cart and it holds it there until...
You don't actually order it, but you can put
it just holds it in your cart until you're ready. And honestly, you can go ahead and place your order.
You can.
And then still add to it up until the cutoff day.
Yeah.
So you can do it either way. But if I would have gone right then and put it in my cart, I would know what it was and I'd be sure to get it next time.
Yeah.
So, so I have some things that I kind of order the same things every month. They're kind of repeat things because I use them up fast. And then other things I might order once a year. And then, you know, anytime in between there. So.
Yeah, me too. And then some stuff they have is just seasonal. So, like, they don't have everything all the time. Like apples. I get apples when they have apples. But they only have apples, like, in the wintertime when they're in season.
When they're in season for... Oregon, because Azure Co-op is from Oregon.
All the way down.
Yeah, and so their produce is in season on their schedule, which is pretty different from ours.
Oregon actually is the same zone as us.
Yeah, but sometimes
Washington.
Things that we have here aren't there. I don't know, but
it's weird that Washington State is almost the exact same growing zone as Louisiana. That's crazy.
That's pretty weird.
That's crazy.
But like after a couple of years of ordering, you know, like when they're going to have apples, when they're going to have cherries, you know, when they're going to have those different things, you kind of know. And so you look forward to it and kind of ready to order when it's time.
Plan ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you get this month?
So what did I get this month? Okay. One of the things I got is onion powder because I order just about all of my seasonings from Azure now. I like their seasonings and they're organic, and I think they're probably a lot cheaper than buying them in the store because even those little bitty things of seasoning in the store have gotten really expensive. So what I did is I just kept old seasoning bottles, and so I have a variety of different brands on my seasoning bottles, but I just refill them every time they run out. I just refill them with these bags from Azure. So the one I got this time was onion powder.
I did that too. I've recently gotten onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, and parsley. Like I get all that.
Yeah, and the parsley was like
in a huge
big bag. I know. I was thinking about that. It's got to be a lot less expensive than buying it. But so like onion powder and garlic powder, I use so much of that. I'm ordering this fairly often. I mean, this will last a while, but it is one of the things that I'll order a good bit. And then I have been trying to eat more probiotic things, and I found this kimchi, and it is one with turmeric, and it's a mild, so it's not really strong.
I was about to ask, is it really spicy?
It's not. Some of them, if you try them, like they're really, really spicy. But this one's not, and I really like it. So this is one that I've been ordering regularly. And I order my tomato products. You can see this is a case of, what is this one? Tomato sauce. So I figured out years ago, yes, that I can't grow enough tomatoes for our whole family for a whole year for all of the tomato things we use. And so I like to get organic, and it's easy for me to get those from Azure, and they are organic, and they taste good, and the price is, I guess, I haven't bought organic tomato sauce in the grocery store in forever, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
We'll have to do some comparison sometime. But what I do know is it's really easy to order from them, and it's they deliver, and so it's just not difficult at all. And I ordered a case this time. You don't have to order a case. You can order one. I think you can order 3.
Yeah.
And maybe a half a case. I don't
think
know
it's
on
a
the
case.
cans.
I think it's 1 3-year case.
So, and it is a little bit less expensive the more you order.
Yeah, it's like bulk.
But I use a lot of tomato sauce, so order a case. So yeah, I buy tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, pretty much all those things. And I use a lot more of that stuff in the winter because I make a lot more soups and stews and yummy things like that. Have lots of tomatoes in them. All right, so let me just do these two. This brand, what is it? Lionheart Kombucha. This kind of is a favorite. I've been ordering this for a while. I used to make my own kombucha, and then I stopped and started ordering this. And I do want to start making my own kombucha again, but this is
but you're addicted to that
pretty good stuff. So this actually, I just pulled one out. I buy these in a 6-pack, and I think you can get a 12-pack too. But anyway, they're good. And you can buy just one, but I think they are a good bit more expensive if you just buy one. And then this was something new that I saw. So I'm looking for a drink because I really want to give up like the bad drink that I drink. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is, should I say what?
Mm-hmm.
Coke Zero. I'm just tiny bit addicted. I'm doing way better. But I am looking for like a really good drink to replace that with. And this one might be it. Except for I figured it up, it's a good bit more expensive than Coke Zero. That's part of the problem with it. Even though they've gone up a lot lately.
Really?
Yes, Cokes have gotten, she doesn't drink Coke at all. She's really good. I'm not.
Well, I mean, on the Coke maybe, but there's other things that I have issues with.
That's true. Yeah, they're like twice as much as they were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh.
So this one is a probiotic drink that is made with apple juice, and this one is a hibiscus and lemon one, and it's got some other things in it too. I was really curious about it though because I want to start making water kefir. At least I want to try to start making water kefir, and I wanted to see what the one made with apple juice tasted like. I didn't even know you could do that, but it was really good. So I do like this. This is like Good Wolf probiotic refresher. And on these, so on these I just got 3 because, like you could get 1, you could get 3, you could get a case, and I just wanted to try it. So I got 3.
And they're like fizzy?
They are fizzy, and they're kind of really similar. They taste a little bit similar to this, except...
Are they sweeter and not so tart?
Yeah.
Because when we had water kefir, it was more sweet.
Yeah, but it wasn't super sweet.
Kombucha's more like almost vinegar, kind of like tangy.
Yeah, so there was a difference, but it's not a super sweet drink for sure. But I do think it could work.
As a replacement.
Well, it would be really good, like with your lunch or whatever. Instead of having to just drink water.
Yeah.
I've been trying to drink more water then. All right, so this month I also got some almond flour. I had some recipes that I wanted to make with almond flour, and I didn't have any, and so that is one of the convenient things with Azure. My order was coming up, and so I just put some almond flour on there. So that was
convenience also, so you do have to plan ahead. If you need something, you have to plan ahead to get it because it's not like you can't just run to the Azure store and get it. So it'll be a little bit.
Oh, and then I have my flour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is it even showing in the thing? No. Well, we'll just have to do a
giant bag of flour. It's a, what does it say? Artisan Baker's Craft, 100% organic wheat flour.
Yeah, so that is
it's a white. Is it bread
is
flour
or
all-purpose flour?
No, it's bread flour. So it's a high-protein bread flour, and that is what I've been using to make my sourdough bread. And
it makes really good bread.
Feed my sourdough starter.
I did it also.
Yeah, I've been making breads in my bread maker and I think they need the high protein flour to do good. And so I've been using that, and I've, of course, I've used that flour for a long time, but
Yeah.
I like it, and it's one of
And it's not super expensive.
No, it's not.
And it also is not brominated, and it's not bleached. It's organic. So it also wasn't treated with glyphosate to kill it in the field before they picked it.
Which is a big thing.
That's a big thing with wheat.
Yeah.
So that is why I get it versus getting flour from the grocery store, because it's not brominated, it's not bleached, and it's not treated with glyphosate before they pick it.
Yeah.
Because I did not know that wheat was treated with glyphosate before they picked it for a long time, until not very long ago, actually. That's one of the things about wheat. So that's the wheat thing. Okay, what else you got? One more thing.
I've got, this one's heavy. I've got dish soap.
I have one too. Just like it.
Yeah.
We're
So
Twinkies.
we both use their brand of dish soap.
This is hand washing dish soap.
I get the fragrance free.
I get citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I think it's essential oils that it's
Is it?
supposed to be done with.
I don't know. My husband just always complains about fragrances and soaps.
Yeah.
So I do fragrance free.
They're certified natural essential oils, isolates, and extracts from plants. So the scents. Yeah. Azure, you watched that video. Tell about that video you watched where he was talking about the ingredients in their approval process. That's why I feel really good about the stuff I buy from Azure.
Yeah, he was talking about
David Seltzer.
The man that owns Azure was talking about in this video that I saw. Which I don't even remember what video it was. It came up in
my email, I think.
Maybe it did.
I think it was an email.
But a lady was like interviewing him, and he was talking about, what did you say? It's the approval.
Yeah, like their ingredients standards and their approval process for new products.
Right. So when people apply, people have to apply, because Azure doesn't only sell their own products. They sell other people's products too. Like this is not their product, and this is not their product. So they sell other people's products, and those people have to apply to have their product sold at Azure, and they have to provide an ingredient list of every ingredient in the product. And he was talking about
like fragrances or
like everything.
Proprietary ingredients. Like some things have proprietary ingredients that is like trade secrets. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he gave an example of a company. He didn't say what company it was, but he said Azure already sold some of their products, and they were applying to have some new products sold. And I think it was, or maybe it was a new product that had different flavors.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It was something like that. Because they approved, let's just say there were 4 of them. They approved 3 of them, and they would not approve the 4th one because it had a proprietary
the company didn't want to say what the product was or what the ingredient was.
Yeah, the company told him they wouldn't tell him the ingredient, and he said, well, that's fine. We won't sell the product. And, he said they kind of...
Back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. And finally, the company did tell him what it was. And he said it wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem. They just didn't want to tell him what it was. And he wasn't going to sell their product. Even though he knew all of their other products that they sold were clean and good, he would not sell it until they gave him the name or told him what that product was, what that ingredient. Yeah, what the ingredient.
So they're very, very strict. What would you say it? Standards. They have very strict standards for the ingredients and the products that they sell.
Yeah, which makes you feel better. Like after I saw the video, I called her and told her about it, because I said, sometimes you wonder, because some of these things have product, ingredients in them. But
that's a big part of the reason why we buy stuff not from the grocery store and from somewhere like them instead, is because we don't want to have all those chemicals with our hands in them and our bodies and on our bodies. Like, that's a big reason for me why I buy this stuff.
Yeah, well, for me too.
Because I don't want all those toxins.
Yeah. Well, I started getting rid of toxins a long time ago.
Yeah.
For health reasons. And so, so I think Azure is a very trustworthy company. Yeah. I thought it was before, but after seeing that video, I really more so thought that it was. And then I do have one other, I just have an empty box here, but this is another product that we both get, is the laundry detergent. And I told Rachel about it because I started using it before you did.
Yeah. What was I using before that?
You were making it.
I was making them.
Yeah, you were making yours. And I had started using this one, and I used to get it like in this size, container. And then I decided to get this big box.
And this is a powder, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we both use the powder.
Yeah.
And mine have liquid and powder.
Mine's fragrance free. You use a fragrance one?
No. I don't like fragrance on my clothes.
But anyway, this is 50 pounds. 50 pounds of powder detergent. You really only use like a little bit.
A little scoop. There's three or two or three of them, depending on your load size.
Yeah. So that laundry detergent lasted me a year, which I was pretty shocked because I wash a lot of really dirty clothes.
But then we determined you weren't using the right amount, didn't we?
Yeah, I wasn't, but I was using more. Why not?
I thought you were using less. Oh no, maybe you were using more,
first
and then you figured out you were using too much. So then you went and you were using too little.
At first, I was using because I didn't find the scoop that came with it when I got it. I didn't even know how to scoop in there, so I was using a scoop that came out of what is that? OxyClean or something, a bigger.
Oh wow, yeah.
It was a bigger scoop, and so I was using too much. And then she told me I was using too much, so I dug around and found my scoop, and then I was using too little. But now I think I got it right. But anyway, it lasts a really, really long time. And I wash at least a load of clothes a day. Some days, way more than that, if everybody doesn't give them to me.
And we both have people in our household that get their clothes very, very dirty.
Mechanics.
Yeah.
Like grease.
Yeah.
It's grease.
Two mechanics and 3 feral children that come in covered in dirt. So we definitely put it to the test, and my clothes come out clean, and they also don't stink anymore. Like before, I was having to use tons of vinegar because Eric sweats a lot, and so his clothes were stinking. They don't stink anymore, and I don't have to use vinegar anymore.
Yeah.
Even if I forget to take them out of the washing machine, they still don't stink. I was pretty shocked.
Yeah.
Because I used to have to wash them if I forgot to take them out of the washing
machine. The whole grease thing, it's pretty amazing to me what they take out.
It does. It is a really good laundry detergent as far as getting nasty stuff
I should have a pair of Joshua's pants to show how bad they are. Some days his clothes are just coated down with it. And
you don't do anything to pre-treat them or anything. And
I used to. Yeah. I used to, but now I don't. I do use like the heavy cycle, which washes longer. But
and do you wash it in hot?
No, really? I wash in room temperature.
Okay,
room temperature water. Don't do hot. So well, that's all the things that I bought this month.
I think we have incoming. Okay, so mine, I got this hibiscus. This is what I use for tea. It's hibiscus flower. It's actually not a flower, it's the calyx, but it's an herb, hibiscus tea. And I ordered Tulsi, but it didn't come in. I was getting my herbs from a different place, but when I figured out they had it, I switched to getting it from them, and I really like it a lot. I liked it better. I liked the herbs better than from the other one. They seemed like they were higher quality. They had more flavor. But this summer, I'm going to be attempting to grow enough Tulsi and hibiscus to last me a whole year.
That's going to be a lot.
We'll see. It will, because hibiscus is very labor intensive.
And your kids are so addicted to that. Our kids are addicted to it.
Except for Eric, the whole family's addicted to it.
I use that too. I make hibiscus tea regularly with that same hibiscus, but I was stocked up on it, so I didn't need any this month.
And I got Alaskan cod liver oil. Doesn't that sound delicious? I've never had it before, and I got it for a specific purpose, so we'll see.
And she decided they're
ginormous. They're like horse
pills.
Yeah, ginormous. But they have all kinds of supplements, vitamins. I've gotten magnesium from them. I got a really good electrolyte. It's a clean. It's just electrolytes. Like it's not. Hello. Why don't you come over here by me? It's not an electrolyte drink. So they have lots of supplements, lots of vitamins. I actually just recently started taking a prenatal vitamin from them.
Why are you taking a prenatal vitamin?
Because I'm nursing still. Because I'm nursing this child still. And because I haven't taken one for a really long time, and I really think that my minerals are very depleted.
Anyway, they do have vitamins and all types of supplements.
Yeah.
For good
I was
prices,
saying
and they're good products.
I got the electrolyte. I really like the electrolyte because it's just electrolytes, and you put it with your water or whatever kind of drink you have. It doesn't have sugar in it. It doesn't have fake sugar in it. And there went my microphone. Okay, and we're back again. All right, so yes. So I also got sardines. This is a very new addition to our diet. We're trying to do all the
good omega-3s.
Yeah, healthy fats. And believe it or not, these things are really good for you.
Yeah,
apparently,
and they're not bad.
And they have protein. When I opened the first can of it, I gave it to my kids to see if they would eat it before I tried it. I didn't want to try them, so I gave them to the kids. And when they said they were yummy, then I decided to try them. So we had them. We had just been over recently and done like a charcuterie board kind of thing at Mama's house. So we did the sardines as like with a charcuterie board. They were really good with like crackers and cheese and pickles. I don't know what it was about the pickles, but the pickles really made the sardine thing good.
Well, I've never had it that way.
Yeah, so that's how we all ate. So I got three things of sardines. You can do it in 3. And they did not last long at our house.
I have just opened up the can and ate them straight though.
Yeah, they're not bad.
No, they're not bad.
Like they're
surprised.
smoked. So they kind of taste like what did I determine they tasted like? Oh man, I was telling the kids something that they tasted like, and then we all were like, yeah, that's exactly what they taste like.
I don't know, but they're pretty good.
But they're smoked. So they don't taste really fishy.
No, they don't taste really
because they're smoked. They're really good. And I got automatic dishwasher powder. So this is powder for the dishwasher because I don't want to be having chemical residue on my dishes. Funny story. We just went and bought a new dishwasher about, 3 months ago? Something like that. And the guy was telling me, with this one, it was the Bosch ones, because the Bosch ones are supposed to be so good. So I really kind of wanted to look at a Bosch one. If we were going to be buying one, I wanted to buy a good one. And he was talking about, I had seen a bunch of people talk about how they left their dishes wet, and they never got their dishes dry. And so I asked him about it. And he said, oh, well, you have to use a rinse aid with it. If you don't use a rinse aid with it, your dishes will stay wet. And I said, well, I ain't going to do that. I don't need that dishwasher.
Because the rinse aid stays on your dishes.
Chemicals, and you put it on your dishes to make them dry. So, yeah. Anyway, this stuff works really good.
I use that too.
Yeah, we both use it. Dishes come out clean. I've had no issues with it at all.
Yeah, and dry.
I like it a lot.
Without a rinse aid.
No rinse aid. So that's all I got this month. And the thing that I figured out the day after that I really wanted to get was roasted, dehydrated, minced garlic. And it is really, really good. I use it for garlic bread all the time. I just rehydrate it in a little bit of water and then put it with some butter and put it on the bread and do it in the oven. It's so, so good.
I didn't know you used it that way.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you just cooked with it.
My favorite way to use it is in garlic bread. I do also use cook with it, but garlic bread's my favorite.
I use it to cook with because it's so easy just to.
I know. It really is easy.
But I have a lot of garlic that we grew now, so I'm not using that. I'm using our garlic. But I might get some for the garlic bread.
It's really good for garlic bread because it's roasted, so it doesn't have that sharp bite.
Yeah.
It's almost a little sweet.
If you use raw garlic, it's pretty strong.
I know. Raw
on
garlic is
bread.
kind of too strong for us on garlic bread.
Yeah.
And I was getting like the canned minced garlic, like from Walmart, that's fresh because it's sweet. It's not sharp like that. But the roasted is kind of the same thing, but it's...
And it's dehydrated, so it'll be good forever.
Exactly. Yep. So, some of the other things, you want to talk about some of the other things? If you're interested in Azure and some of the other things they have, because they have, like, almost everything. We just found out today that they have fencing supplies. Like, they have...
And it's not just food, because they have cleaning supplies. Yeah,
they have a large selection of herbs. Like, have gotten a lot of herbs from them.
Like this kind of herbs. Like,
yeah, like...
That you use like this.
For medicinal herbs or even culinary herbs, they have both.
Because they also have herb plants in the spring. Like when
they
it's
have plants and they have seeds.
I've ordered a good many plants from them, and they're coming all the way from Oregon to Louisiana, and they get here and they're fine. Yeah. So don't be afraid to order plants from them. But if you would get one that had a problem, you can call them like right away.
They're really good about any kind of problems with your, like if you get some produce that's not good or plants that have died, they're really good about refunding you. It's almost like no questions asked.
Yeah.
They're really good about that. Yeah, so they have herbs, they have like all of your dairy stuff, milk, cheese, yogurt, any kind of food stuff. I mean, do they have all the food, anything? Do they have meat?
They do. I don't know if they have, I don't think they have fresh meat, but they have frozen meat.
Yeah, meat.
Yeah, they have frozen meat.
Bread,
Sure.
they have frozen breads. We got sourdough starters from them.
I guess they still have kind of junk food, things like chips and cereals and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't ordered anything like that in forever.
But it's like the healthy brands.
The healthy brands.
It's like Annie's. They don't have certain ingredients in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they are,
Yes, convenience foods.
Convenience foods, maybe so, yeah.
They have
but
frozen
they do
foods
also
and
have
vegetables.
like candies and stuff like that
Oh,
too.
yeah, chocolate.
The better brands of that stuff.
The healthier.
They do have stuff like that.
And they have the supplements. They have all the spices and herbs. I mean, spices and seasonings and stuff.
Yeah.
Grains. We both get grains from them. Wheat. They have all different kinds of wheat. They have like ancient grains. They have spelt. They have
einkorn.
Einkorn, red and white wheat. They have all kinds of different grains.
Yeah, pastry wheat.
A lot of choices. Fresh produce, all the household products. They have a lot of stuff. And yeah, outdoor. I didn't even know they had like such a huge selection of outdoor stuff. Animal feeds, it said. Dairy supplies, which they didn't have much under there. I looked because we have a dairy cow. But they do have milk filters. I've gotten milk filters from them before.
Fencing supplies. The 5-gallon buckets to store your things.
Oh, yeah, food safe buckets and the gamma lids that are the unscrew lids. We've gotten those for. Oh, they have also like freeze drying supplies like the the Mylar bags and the oxygen absorbers.
Yeah,
I got those.
Yeah, we got those.
But yeah, so they have a lot of stuff, and the way it works is you the truck comes down and you have a drop, so it brings to a certain location on a certain day at a certain time, and you go there and you pick up your stuff. And they have drops all over now, a lot of them. And if they don't have one in your specific area, you can coordinate one. You just have to get people together who want to order with you as well and meet a minimum, which I think they're even kind of flexible on their minimum. I know there have been times where our group, when it was smaller, didn't meet their minimum and they still brought our stuff.
It may be how close you are, to
I'm
the
sure
route and how far out of the.
I'm sure it is. Yeah,
but yeah, they're all over the country for sure.
And you can actually order stuff to be shipped to you. It's just a lot more expensive.
Yeah, it's more expensive to have to ship it rather than bring it on the truck. You do pay a shipping fee on the truck, but it's not anything compared to. I mean, like I buy a 5-gallon bucket of coconut oil, which would cost a ton to have shipped.
Yeah, that is another big thing that we both get from there is coconut oil because it's so much cheaper to get it than like from Walmart. It's exponentially more expensive if you get it in like 1 gallon even containers.
Probably a much better product.
I'm sure it is. Yeah. So,
but I think were you gonna say like how they can find their drop? Well, we'll both leave a link to Azure for you. And what you need to do, if you've never ordered from them before and if you want to just go check it out, I think you can follow that link. I think you might have to open up an account. Do you think you have to open an account?
I don't know.
You might have to open up an account to get to the part where you can look at the drops. They have a whole list of them, and then you can see if there's one in your area. But, I mean, if you do have to open an account, I don't think they ask you for a credit card until you're ready to order something. I'm not really sure. It doesn't cost you anything to to open an account. It's just, you just go in there and fill it out.
And there's not like you don't have to order every month.
No.
There's no
minimums
kinds of like monthly minimums. Now you do have, if you order a small order, you do have like a small order charge.
I think that's $50.
I was thinking it was $50.
So if you order less than $50, and I think it's like $5 that they have. That's what it used to be. I don't know if that's still what my orders always for $50.
I know. I think I've only had one time ever where I had that, and I think I just added it to your order or something like that.
But that's what it used to be. If you ordered less than $50, they added a $5 charge. But yeah, like it's there's no requirements.
It's not like some of these companies where you have to order like $100 a month. or something like that.
No.
You order when you need to order. You don't order, it's fine.
But you can go and you can look and see if there's a drop in your area or what the closest one to you is. I know I have a friend that drives like actually a couple of hours to a drop because there's not one closer to her than that. But she orders just like, I don't know, every 2 or 3 months, she'll place an order and she'll make a date of going over there to pick her order up. So she doesn't order every month. Our drop is like close.
15 minutes from each of our houses.
15 minutes. So that's really nice.
Yeah, so we'll leave the links in the description box for Azure. You can go check it out yourself if you're interested. If you have any questions about it, feel free to leave them in the box. And if we know the answer, we will answer it. We've both been doing it for a really long time. What did you say you figured out Azure? You've been doing it for 14 years?
It was 2014, I think it was.
Oh, so 11? Is that what
for Azure.
Yeah, for Azure.
But I mean, I've been ordering through a co-op because before we had Azure, we had 2 other ones. Or maybe 3, I'm not sure, and I don't even remember the names of them, but I've been. And I haven't been obviously ordering for that long, but I have been. I don't think I started right when I got married, but not long after, because it's really convenient and the food is healthy. I mean, I would have to go to Whole Foods to get comparable food, right?
And that's not way more expensive. It would be. It would be an hour drive, and then it would be more expensive. And also, they don't have like, I don't know. It's just so easy. Yeah. You know, so. If you're interested, we'll leave the links in the description box below. You can check it out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah. And it's a good way to like stock your pantry. You don't have to do it all at one time. You can just stock little by little, but you can get, if you want to switch over, say you want to switch over your cleaning supplies to healthier cleaning supplies, you can do that. Or you want to stock your pantry with whole foods to cook from scratch, you can do that. So yeah. And if you like those convenient foods, but you want to get the better ones, you can get those there too. Because even I was thinking about local, like I can't go to Whole Foods and get a 50-pound bag of wheat. No, you have to get them to special order it for you if they even still do that. The last time I tried to get them to order something for me, which was a long time ago, it was a major hassle. Yeah, because not only is it the healthier foods and the chemical-free stuff, but it's bulk. You can get, like, we're bulk buyers. If you want, but you can also get that wheat in a bag this size too. So this is 2 pounds. You can get 5-pound bag, or you can get a 50-pound bag. Yeah. So, but I'd rather buy one and have it last me for a while. Yeah. Unless I can't afford it at that point, and if I can't, then I'll buy the little one, and maybe buy the big one the next time. Yeah. That's kind of what happened with this. I was gonna buy this. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy like I don't know how big it is. The one that I thought would last me a year of dishwashing liquid, like I think it's a 5-gallon. Yeah, I was gonna buy that, but I needed to buy my big bag of flour this time, so that was my expensive thing that I bought. So I just decided to buy a small one, and when I run out of this, I'll buy one of this instead of buying them both at the same time because I just didn't want to spend that much. So. Wrap it up. Yeah. Okay. So thanks for joining today, and I hope this was helpful. And we will definitely probably have more Azure videos. If that's something you're interested in, let us know. Because depending on how this video does, we'll know if that's something we should do again. We'll definitely be ordering more. We will definitely be ordering every single month. So, yes. So thanks for joining, and let us know if you have any questions. Bye. Also, mine and mine. Why don't I mess the whole window up? Okay, you're gonna stop. I'm yawning. I'm coughing. I've been trying to keep it in, but it wouldn't stay in. So don't even with almond flour. Oh, really good. It's gonna be the whole thing now. Why? I started needing to yawn, and I was trying to keep from doing it. Okay, get together. I almost snorted. I think I need to blow. You snorted in that. When Daddy said about the makeup, I heard you snort. Well, don't tell everybody. I know, I heard it too. I started to not put it on there, but it was too funny. It was funny. I'm glad you put it on there. Okay.
thing that I forgot to order this time was minced garlic.
That's not me. That time it's you.
You started it. Now we're not going to finish our video.
Yes, we are. We have to. All right. Be professional.
Okay. Yeah, right. All right. Yay.